Well, ladies and gentlemen, today is February the 14th. I've moved from Wellingborough, first time in my life moving out of Wellingborough, to the other end of the Ise Valley. Now, the Ise Valley is my other home where I had the Kotch, and it was beautiful. Both homes were going to build on it, so I decided to create a YouTube channel. Now we're here. So today I'm going to walk the length of the Ise Valley from here at Wellingborough. Vecca Recycling behind me. Got the back end of Wellingborough GBRF yard at Nielsen Sidings. And of course, Nielsen Sidings is named after the ironstone pioneer that basically quarried a lot of the stuff over the other side of this bridge. So this is Bush Bridge, but I'm pretty sure the elders call it something else. Shout out to Richard Jennings. Can't remember what this is. Is it Nest Bridge? I can't remember. It's something to do with where this is, because this used to be the original Nest Lane Road. Did you know, before the industrial estate? So, yes. Nielsen Sidings. And of course this one down here. Now, looking, we have got something coming through, so I'm just going to wait. I'll show you the intro and then we'll come back, watch this and start our walk. Hope you enjoyed the video, but let's go. Yes! Not exactly what I was waiting for, but 104 would do. If I see 104, I know I'm on a bit of a lucky streak, because she's my favourite 222. It's got a special livery on it that was actually supposed to be a test. They didn't like it, so therefore they did the white and purple, which is, yeah, okay, but I like difference. I like the black sheep. Yes, and 104 is my little dark horse. So, let's get bopping. So just down here, this flat bottom down there is actually part of the sidings. Oh, that go out in front of the Kotch, and this was to serve Ebervale Mine of Wellingborough. So I think there's 22 miles worth of tunnels there. Not in length, you know, not from one end to another 22 miles, that's impossible. But all the tunnels lined up and added together is roughly 22 miles. Yeah, it's all down there, which is why you got the post to stop people going down there. Of course, this was the original road. If you ever knew. God, I love this. Absolutely love this. I've cut down a lot of this stuff though. Well, there's been a few changes down here in the last couple of years. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Kotch. It's a little place where I was homeless for quite some time, and I decided to clear up the riverbanks, make it a nice quiet place to go and reside. Even built a deck going off into the river. That okay, I got told off by Environmental Health Agency because I was unaware of certain laws, but that was fine. Took it all apart and we got the photos of what it used to look like. So I haven't actually got time to go in there today, but I've got so much footage of the place. I won't be coming back here probably until my kids get of a decent age. I need things to die off in there. Where I was helping the Findon residents with a certain farmer dumping a load of manure on the land, and with an argument in the pines, the hunters decided to come down and kind of run a mockery in there. And what they done is they hung, drawn and quartered a muntjac, which it's not good when children were going there and enjoying the place. So nice, thanks guys. But yeah, I'll show you some footage of that and we'll carry on, because up here is Harrowden Junction, just there. I mean, this whole place is new. You know what, I'm going to get my drone up. We should have our test train, so our brand new East Midlands Railways Aurora set, 810004 I think is coming down, and there's also coming from Bletchley as well. So yeah, I'm going to get my drone up. We'll have a look at that as well, so I'm quite interested. Yeah, let's go for it. lovely that. It's nice to see that. That's a good bit of heavy industry in our area. And to be fair, that's what I want to be focusing on with our railway channel. Mainly, I like doing me little episodes, but I want to be visiting places like Scunthorpe, where British Steel still are, and Burton-on-Trent, where they're unloading HS2 soil into an old quarry, like Stuartby and at Rugby. So, cool. So all this used to be railway sidings, and the main entrance for those railway sidings is just here with a little old railway bridge that would then connect on with Callybanks of Findon. It's a nature reserve that was the old ironstone. Oh, that tree's come down a cropper. This is the old railway bridge to serve it all. I think it may be narrow gauge, or it might be standard. I'm not entirely too sure. Oh look, someone's put trees in down here. Oh, okay. It's a nice touch. I like that. Okay. Yeah, look. And I remember when I was little, all I had was a tiny little line with a bit of bread on the end, and I put it in, not even a reel or a rod, and I just pulled out this massive chub. This river used to be full of chub, and then of course the American signal crayfish have come in and they eat the babies, destroy the rivers and everything. So the amount of chub that you find in that river is nothing compared to what it used to be. So, oh, train! So you know, that way's south, that way's north, and Kettering is north of Wellingborough. So. Right, party on, go! Alright, so now we're coming up to Harrowden Lane. That way's Findon, and that way's Little Harrowden. Well, actually, Great Harrowden. Little Harrowden was built. Little Harrowden was built quite some time after Great Harrowden, and Harrowden is where Wellingborough Golf Course is, and the old home for the Vaux family, V-A-U-X, and of course they are Vauxhall. So it's nice to see that so clean, to be fair. Nice. Right, so if you remember, I mentioned about the road actually went all the way along here. So it was a proper road, maybe coach and horses era, but it goes straight on that way to find the signs. Oh look, rail temper. Oh, that's pretty. I have got my Panasonic on me, but you know, I'm trying to keep the video as simple as it can be so I can edit it later for you. Oh, it's a stone blower. Nice. So this bridge here is actually the site of old Little Harrowden Mill. So big shout out to Walter Townsend, I think it is. I can't remember. Oh my god, Walter, I am so sorry. A huge historian from up in Findon. His parents used to live in this mill, and I tell you what, I've tried to look for old photos of Harrowden Mill and I've come up trumps every time, so I don't believe there is any photos of what that used to be. Oh, that's awful. There's a load of bloody dump stuff over there. I'm gonna go check it out. I'll put it in the video and I'll make my report. But this whole land is farmed by Mr. Freddie Hilsden of Great Harrowden. And you know what? The amount of money he has to spend on getting rid of fly-tipped goods. 20 grand says that's a grow. Let's go have a look. Is it a grow? Nope, not by the look of that. That's trade waste. That's someone who's done a job and has dumped all their rubbish here. And that looks part of a grow. That's part of a grow. Oh, how awful. God bless Freddie, mate. That's rubbish. I mean, half of that could have just been burned. But you know, the problem is there's so many traders out there that will go up to someone, yeah, I'll do this job nice and cheap for you. And then they'll take all your stuff away and come and dump it here. Or elsewhere. Bad. Anyway, let's go walk to my old workplace. And this old site of Excelsior Wagon Repairs. And Glendon I and Company. Yeah, there's quite a lot up there. Right, this is grass. I can walk on this. I don't believe I'm walking on our food. The farmer grows this stuff for us to eat, and they're going through a lot of stuff as it is. So, come on, guys. Be half decent and keep off his crop. Amen. Oh, made it through that field. It's quite cold down here, to be fair. Up on the hill there, you can actually see the old Harrowden mill, the old stone. And just down here, there's a load of hay bales. But down there is a site that Harrowden locals call Harrowden-on-Sea, and it is the site of Harrowden Old Mill. And God bless David Taylor, who passed away a couple of years back. The first donator of our drone, I'll have you know, he's the first person to get me a drone, and from there I kind of progressed. So if you're up there watching, buddy, big shout out, mate. Home away from home. The old fag spot. I used to love it there. I could watch the trains as well. Me and Ryan have actually been up here and made a couple of episodes just because getting the line side shot is just absolutely amazing. How's BT's footpath? How you getting on, bud? Oh, right, so this is a bit of a naughty one. So the landowner, who's sadly passed away now, this used to be the original road. So on the other side of the river, there's like a Roman track that come down. Later turned into an ironstone railway, but it used to be a road, and it would come down here and mix on with this here. So the Mr. BT got in big trouble just because he's blocked this line of being. So anyway, Excelsior Wagon Repairs and my old work. Tell you what, there was nothing better to me than working in a blooming pallet yard. Loved it. I mean, this side is the pallet production. To my eyes, that's all the girls in there and the Romanians. Absolutely brilliant, loved it. But of course my face didn't fit over on the pretty side, so I got sent to work in here. Yes, pallet repairer's side, and pallets would come in like this, and my job was to sort them out into the correct orders. My boss at the time was Kevin Bailey, and believe it or not, Mr. Kevin Bailey now lives very close to me. I'm doing my best not to annoy him, and I know who to bow down to on the road, although he tells me it's the old folk I need to be careful of, because they're rebels. So yeah, let's have a look here. I'm trying to flag someone down. I'm pretty sure they have lunch in a minute.
A few moments later.
I was going to stop and say hello, but I've just been informed Friday Aero took my advice and they no longer work Fridays. This used to be, this apparently used to be to run the overhead electrics across the yard and do whatever. BTN Automotive. I think Fenton's is one of these. Make plastic bits. I mean, that looks that old. That could even be part of the old works down here. So just here, you must have massive ironstone furnaces, blast furnaces right there. You've got the Furnace Lane cottages going up the side there, and then there was loads of spoil heaps with an industrial railway that went along the back and then come into the yard. Finding sidings here was so historic. So working here and working out what was absolutely brilliant. Now, I left Midland Pallets because I had to do my little trick in getting myself a beautiful little home. I couldn't get a home if I had a job, so I had to kindly leave that one, and I ended up working here, which used to be Brian Martin's Pallets, my second sponsor of my life. It's all gone now. Don't know what they do there now. So of course they're all in the back there. Oh, LMR have bought it. Okay, so all in the back there, you would have massive furnaces going right up to the top. Big black smoke coming out and everything. Oh, it would have been amazing. This is Goddard's self-storage. You've got Goddard's warehousing, and I'm not too sure. I think that used to be Wiltshire Farm Foods, so they go deliver food to the old folk. Now this one's always interested me. 6th Regiment. Look at that. Look, Royal Air Force. I like that. 366th. Yeah. What's this one? To the glory of God and the service of brethren, the stone is dedicated and was laid by H.R.H. the Duke of Connaughton. I can't read that. Connaughtand. Stratfern, KC, the most worshipful and Grand Master President of the institution of the 19th of May 1932. There you go. That's quite hard to read, that. Oh, awesome. Evolution. Supporting Kettering Town FC and future Lions. I'm guessing that's Little League. Furnace Lane Business Park. No idea. No idea. I was told there's a bottle tip in here somewhere. And of course, Network Rail, they kind of occupied a little area up there, and they completely destroyed all of this, and they had to kind of repair it all back. But now they've kind of reinstated the wildlife sector of it. They've blocked it off from all human activity, not allowed in there whatsoever. So yeah, we'll have a look at the main gate and see how the place has recovered, because I bet it hasn't. They ripped that place apart and filled in a blooming newt pond. Yeah, that is an absolute failure. Look, it's not it. That's what they've tried to make into a pond, and there's no water in it. And of course, we've had a lot of rain over the last month, and you can see, look, it's all barren wasteland. So Network Rail, when they were doing the overhead electrification, they ruined all of this. I mean, here's the gate for it, and there was a big thing in the Northants Telegraph saying, yes, they've done this and they've done that. Well, no, they haven't. Look at it. That ain't going to recover in any time soon. There should be water in there for the amphibians because they filled in the pond, but never mind. Right, onward. Let's go. The old pump station, taken over by GSL. And I met the gentleman who was restoring this, and I thought it was absolutely amazing because he's got all the pumps outside the room there, look. He absolutely loves his history, and he's incorporated. I've got quite a few photos that he's shown me, but look. That's the old lever. Yeah. I'm not going to bother him today because we are a bit pressed for time. Furnace Lane. Let's go in there. Oh, no, it's this one. Sorry. Yeah, so the old sewage works. I like that one. Right. I do believe we are now crossing into Bob and Linda Groom's land. Oh, I think this is theirs. A couple of years ago, me and Leanne were invited up to the farm up on the hill for a wonderful cup of posh English tea with the Groom family, and he's a lover of history as well. So he's kind of showing me where I'm allowed to walk on his land, showed me a few of the problems, but also showed me the bits that he's been kind of restored and got going. So we had like this cowboy shack and it was absolutely fantastic. Oh, and a beach for the kids, which they have invited us back to, but because you know what I'm like, I get so wrapped up with what I'm doing. I think this is the Ise cottage on the corner there, and I've got an insert in one of the books that a lady was brutally murdered from that house, and they got the guy and they dragged him to Northampton Gaol and they hung him at the racecourse, because the racecourse in Northampton was where they did a lot of the executions. Unaliving. And the lady that was the victim, she's buried in Burton Latimer church somewhere. I should go seek that out now that I'm this end. Horses. So the footpath continues through here. I don't know, are they too scared to say hello? See you later. Oh. Yeah, they're lovely, look. Hi guys and girls. How are you? Alright? How are we doing? Would you like to say hello? Say hello? It's okay, I won't hurt you. You okay? It's nice to see you. To see you nice. Just say hello. Oh yeah, hello. You're beautiful, you are. And you're warm too. It's good to see. Come on, see you later. Oh, you want to come say hello? Do you want to come round here? Hey. Hi, I'm here. Hello. How are you? It's nice to see you. You're lovely. It's good to see you. Want to say hello? Hey. Hey. How's them ears? Oh. Oh, how's that, eh? It's good to see you. Thank you for saying hello. You just want to be on camera, really, didn't you? Take care. Love horses. If I had enough land, I'd have a horse myself. I'd rather a horse over a car any day of the week. Just can't take a horse on a train. Maybe we should. Maybe we should put carriages on trains suitable for horses. Train. Maybe we should. Maybe we should be riding horses from town to town in short distances. Maybe we should open up the watering holes, the springs, just for the horses to have a drink along your route. Think how good that would be. Oh, Purple, you're going back to the Stone Age. Well, we've got to go somewhere with the overpopulation and with the increase of cars on our roads. I think other alternatives should be sought. And we may have to just go back in time a little bit, just to get our answers. A little bit like with the railways, opening up the branch lines so little villages can now be served rather than having to drive miles away just to go to a supermarket or whatever. Just an idea. I'm full of them. Footpath. It's a nice bridge. It's nice to see it cleared actually. I don't think that's ever been cleared since I've been here. But this is interesting. So you've got railway sleeper and then you've got a railway rail. Cool. Right. Oh yeah, we're at the end of that field now, just so you know. Right, now I think if we go that way and then cut through, it's going to be boggy, I know. The only other way is to go all the way blooming round, and I'm not up for that today. See those big windmills over in the back? That's soon to become Kettering Energy Park, where they're promising this big warehousing site is going to be fully self-efficient and the windmill's going to be providing the energy, but when we looked at the small print, it looks like those windmills, the electric from them has been signed off for 25 years to another company. So it looks a bit flawed, so a lot of us are going against it. It's going to be massive. It goes from these windmills here right to the other side where you got the Farndon panoramic house, built for the Duke of Wellington because of the victory at Waterloo. It's massive. It's a bit greenwashing, to be fair. Oh, train. Oh, and a footpath sign. There it is, look at that. Nice. We'll just have a quick look up on this bridge a minute, see what the view's like, and then we'll crack on. I might use my Panasonic cam. Yeah, why not? There we are, first bridge of Isham. There's two. Oh, oh look, this has all come down. Look. Oh, Spitfire. Yes. No, it's not. That's not a Spitfire, but it sounds good all the same. Oh, train! Right. Let's have a quick look up here. Just want to know what the line sight's like. Pretty good. Racing! Yes! Oh, that was cool. But it's lovely, you get a good line down there. It wouldn't be no good in the summer though because of these trees, but definitely a spot me and Ryan need to come bring the Panasonic camera to. So. Right, make me way to the next bridge, and I need to make another video. I don't know whether to tie it in with this one or not. I'm not sure. But I want to go visit the Aisha Mill, the ruins of, because it's been a little while since I've been there, and now I've got me super duper torch. Might be able to get some nice photos and everything. This is going to be absolutely manic coming through here. I mean, look. Oh. It's a shame this one come down. It looks like it's been hit by lightning, to be fair. Mega. Oh. Right. Let's put a pipe in for us. Oh, lovely. Looks like there's some natural spring water coming through here somewhere. Oh, there's a pup. Hello. Hello, how are you? It's nice to see you. Okay. Oh, my day.
A few moments later.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that was an absolute blessing. Now, many years ago, when I was down the Kotch, I had a few tarpaulins and, you know, I was creating the place. It wasn't as good as what it was to become. And I went down there one day and there's a gentleman walking across the field with one of my blue tarpaulins. So, of course, excuse me, mate, that's, where are you going with that? That's mine. Anyway, it started up a wonderful companionship with this gentleman who is actually one of our patrons and puts a little bit of money into the account every month, proper supporter. And I've literally just bumped into him there. So apparently, this is his lands. This is what he walks at all the time. So just to see him down here has just filled me up with so much energy. Big love, Kay, big love. I've never actually been over there. And there's the Aisha Bridge. Lovely. The babbling river Ise. Magic babbling river Ise, actually. Well, because of the rivers here, I can't quite remember how to cross it. It should be fun, I'm sure. I reckon I've got to go through all that roughage and then get onto that bridge there. Why isn't there a bridge here? I think this is just a dog walker's track to go all the way around. We'll work away. I know I've done this bit before, it was just very overgrown. Yeah. Here we go again. It looks like someone's made a bit of a pathway around there. This wasn't here last time. I had a proper fight to get in everything. I'm still gonna have to fight a little bit, but hopefully not as much. Oh, the things I do. And this is all old stinging nettles, this is. Sure it's stinging nettles. Yes, yes, stinging nettles. That's one way to do it. Obviously not the correct way of doing it, but we're here. Right, this is our halfway mark. Aisha Bridge. Oh, should really keep it facing that way. So, yeah, take care. Nice, just been recognised. Oh, I like that. Right, now this one here, Jamie Brady took me to probably about 3 years ago. It was a recommendation from Alex Forsyth, exploring with Forsyth Photography, where we also went to Rothwell Church and have a look at the crypt. So just at the end of here is an historical piece of history for Isham. Now the name Isham actually means hamlet on the Ise. So the Ise River and Hamlet being a little town. Look, see the iron ore deposits in there, look. I like that. Oh, is that a train coming along there? Sounds like it. Good trains are missed just for a moment. The ruins of Aisha Mill. And I love this. I did read that it is private land and the owner has pretty much had enough of people trespassing all over it. Oh wow, has he blocked it all up? Oh, he has. Is he doing some work on it? Look at this, look. Now I've been in here and he's boarded it all up. Wow. And that was the barn keep. So all of the stuff was produced here, and there's the mill race. You see the bricks that go along here, look, and this has all been blocked up. So your mill race would have come here into the mill pond. It does look like he's had enough of people going in and ruining things and destroying it all. So, but this is the corner of the building, look. You know what, since the landowner's having a few problems, I'm not interested in going in there. I should have some footage of inside there, and if the landowner would like to get hold of me, I'd love to have a little walk through in here and just film it all again. because that millstone there is perfect for a spot of tea. So Mr. Landowner, I'll respect what you're saying here because it is a piece of history. But if you're about, would you be able to give me special permission to have a look and go film and get it done? You're more than welcome to be in the video. More than merrier. And you can also explain how you don't want people ruining this significant piece of local history. I could climb over that, but I'm not gonna. Let's be decent. Amazing though, I did like that one. Let's see if I can get some scenes out from a previous video. But right now, I'm gonna make it back over the bridge, carry on through Burton Latimer Pocket Park, through to Weetabix, where the public footpath runs down the side of it, and we'll make our way back into the back of Wicksteed Park. But as we know, there's a warehouse development site along that route, and they've had massive problems. And of course, it's my job to highlight their mess ups. You're gonna love it. Bloody idiots. You can't put brains in coconuts. Copyright purple. Look at that, that's protected freedom. Oh, I mean, that's an epic line sight there, isn't it? You know what would be good? I don't know if it'll do it. I've got my Panasonic cam right here. Got that straight up the line. Remember that one for the future. Ryan, log and date it, brother. Oh. Right. Right. Now, this is the halfway mark, to be fair. Not much further to Wellingborough now. Not much further to Kettering now. Well, since I didn't get to rest my bones at Aisha Mill, I think I'll take a pew on this bench in front of the water. Why not? Why not? So now this is Burton Latimer on sea. Beautiful, look at that. And they put benches perfectly there so your soul can recharge with the energy coming from the river. The sound and everything else just sitting here are bricks. Hey, look, local ones. They're massive. Got any brick marks? Sorry, just want a brick mark. Sorry, interrupting your hole. No, got nothing. No, just locally sourced bricks. Oh, look at that though. Beautiful, beautiful. Ha 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 ha. Love it. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh. That's a good one. Save my lungs. Yeah, now I'm ready. Party on Gar. Oh, let's go for it. I mean, this is strange. Yeah, follow the river Ise all the way round, and then you come to a load of cobbles. Look, I'm not entirely sure what this used to be. Is there anyone from Burton Latimer that can kind of fill me in a little bit? It might just be to protect the ground, but I see a lot of that stuff when you see tanks involved. Possibly. There we are. exiting the pocket park, and we've got Weetabix just there. There's a lot of information here for you to have fun with the kids. Don't eat the mussels. Jamie Brady can vouch for that one. Oh, look at the snowdrops, look, spring is springing. So it's a footpath sign, and the footpath actually continues through the site of Weetabix. I know, a little bit similar to what we have down at Ditchford, where I thought to keep the public footpath open because the landowner thought it best he put a gate on there and block a public right of way. Well, there was a similar kind of problem with this one, but it was more the fact that the footpaths just weren't maintained. So yeah, here's your footpath. I'm pretty sure this is the footpath. Hey yo, footpath, is this the footpath? Thank you. Lovely. So I just wanted to make sure. Oh, look, so you got a footpath and zebra crossing, but this is actually a public footpath. So, yeah. Oh, look at that old bridge. I never noticed that before. Inclusion without exception. This is an inclusive site. Everyone's welcome at Weetabix. I like that. Oh, train. No public right of way, that's fine, that's fine. I love these footpaths. Right, the sun is trying to creep around, so I'm gonna have to get to the farmer's bit of land that he's let me walk onto. It's actually an old ironstone railway, but yeah, I want to get to that point and get this drone up, because over the other side you've got Cemetery Park. And everybody was kind of going against it because, well, it's just loads of land that's been destroyed. I mean, my old boss, he's a gamekeeper, and he manages the land that was once there, and he said the amount of wildlife that was in there was beautiful, and they've done this whole land scraping and it's all been destroyed, so it quite hurt him a little bit. Anyway, a train. Looking at a train, yes. Oh, booty. Nice. Oh, Burton Latimer station, look. And the goods shed. I forgot about those, I never mentioned them. So that one there is the old station house and the old station building. And of course that's the old goods hut, I suppose for Weetabix, I guess. Anyway, footpath continues down here. So yeah, what's happened up at Cemetery? No, you know what, I'll explain in a bit. More trains. Yes. More trains. I tell you what, I'm not going to explain that. Yeah, I am. That whole site there, they've noticed that the land hasn't been levelled correctly. So within the last 3 weeks, they're there ripping everything up again, just to make the land more manageable, less flooding. So whatever planning idiot did that one, mate, this one's for you. Can't put brains in coconuts. Oh, I mean, it's just karma, isn't it? How much is that costing to fix all of that? So we'll walk through here, we'll get to the other end, and then we'll see what the drone's saying, see if we can have a look at that site, because I bet that's hilarious. Oh, God, it smells beautiful. I really do wish you had smell-o-vision right now. Oh, where they're cooking the wheat in a high pressure cooker. Oh, you can smell it. God, that looks dangerous. Oh, that's 104. Lovely. Oh. Wow, now that's a rear. That is so deadly. That's a bad one, folks. If you think this is nice to play in, you got another thing coming. Let me explain here. So, what you've got is you've got a top layer of water rushing down, but then it hits that bit, hits the bottom of it and swirls round. More so in that bit over there. So if you get caught in that undercurrent, it's just going to keep spinning you and spinning you and spinning you, and there'll be no way of getting your butt out of it. So ye be warned. Keep away from weirs when they're flooded like that. Yeah, so we're going to have a look at that. And we've got a little while yet. It's so beautiful. Of course, if they weren't building that over there, it'd be a lot quieter. Now, the footpath isn't too bad, to be fair, but you can see all the stinging nettles. They do encroach on your stuff. Oh, that smell is getting stronger. Didn't Weetabix get kind of done for having something they shouldn't have had on their land? I mean, it wasn't their fault. People kind of did their own thing. But I heard there was a grow round here. Not what type of grow, couldn't tell you. I can, but I can't. But there was a grow on the land of Weetabix. There's a little bunny rabbit. Oh. There's little culverts like that. Oh, squirrel. On the train. That's where the smell's coming from. The wheat silos. So say, who wants to be a square foot millionaire? Try tax symmetry. Good one. Good one. Oh, lovely. Oh, look at these steps provided, jam slag. Look at it. Oh, steps provided. Lovely. Is this where they were growing? I think it was. Right, gotta be a little bit careful here. I think we're due a freight train that's come from Castle Cement Yard down in London, and it's got short wheelbase wagons. And I'm hearing eventually they're going to do away with these little wagons. It'll be going up to Kettering Quarry. It's pretty cool. She should be passing soon, to be fair. God, look at this line side spot. You can see them all in there, look, levelling, scraping, redoing what they'd done. Right. So this is the bridge the farmers let me go on to. He just says I'm not allowed down in the field just beyond, which is absolutely fair enough. I think I can hear that blooming freight train. So this is an ironstone railway bridge, I'll have you know. It will branch off from that way and come along and then come up into all these Burton Latimer quarries. Right. Now, how's that for timing? Perfect. Nice. Look at all these diggers in the back, look. That's crazy. Right, I'm going to go further up there and then go round and get my drone up there. I am nowhere near far enough away from the railway to do that one. Right. Come on then. To be fair, I hope I bump into this farmer right about now. I have to tell him I'm in the vicinity and his bit of land is going to be on my main patrols each day. Well, majority of days. So that's the way up to his farm. So I've just had a phone call from a friend who just informed me that, all right, there's the problem with the water laying there, but the main reason why they're dropping the whole profile is because they've got massive warehouses going in and they want to do them a little bit taller than the rest. You know, they want to go taller on it, which is cool, but yeah, all right. Now this area here, I think this is Springfield Marsh, and it is the only spring-fed marsh in the county. And of course they built the A14 through it and they did all of that, and they realised what they'd done and they had to make each side a nature reserve. So yeah. Oh, look at that. Freight belongs on rails, lovely. DB Cargo UK, lovely. Ah, some very nice artwork as well. It looks pretty cool. Right, party on. Oh, there's Knights of Old. Well, what was? Right. Wow. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. Proper spring-fed marsh. Let's come down a bit, innit? You see how much the River Ise comes up here, look. It's actually knocked the farmer's fence. I mean, I like the farmer here. He was quite decent to me, told me where I could and couldn't go. But he has his livestock in here, literally managing the land. And it's pretty cool, but he's quite well connected. A big nature man. Big nature man. Looks like a little bit of a sluice in there. But look at that, ain't that stunning? Anyway, what is that? There was an information board around here, but I think the bloody kids have destroyed it. Yes, they have, yeah. Oh. So right here was like a wildlife trust board saying about how important this area was. Train. I've got to remember not to stand on the plinth this time, because last time I couldn't get back and I nearly went in. Beautiful. So this up here is the Kettering to Huntingdon line, which now follows the A14. Okay, it pops out at Cranford, where you got Twywell Hills and Dales, which I'll be visiting soon, I no doubt. This is it. So the footpath actually carries on that bit there. So I think a little bit like what we've got for Wellingborough behind Nen Court is you've actually got the footpath continuing on. A little bit of trespassing, but it's not. No one minds you walking on this bit as long as you're respectful. Of course, if you're told to leave, you must leave. Promptly. But this isn't actually part of the public footpath. And the only reason why it's not is because it cannot lead anywhere. They cannot build a bridge over the Slade Brook to make it safe as a public footpath. So therefore it's walk at your own caution, I suppose. Ah, yes. If you've been following on Facebook, you'll know me and Thomas came down here to watch some trains. I wanted to see what the line was like with my Panasonic camera. You could go down there and then follow him, but that bit there's been penned off for animals, so you still have to keep going round. It's a nice bridge. I'm sure there was a railway knuckle here somewhere. Just there, look. I'm probably going to slide down. Ah, you know what? Save that for another day. Just because it's deadly, I don't want to die. Can we go in this bit? Where are you? Oh, 1946, London, Midlands, Scotland. And of course a bit of old ironstone slag. Look at that. Look, that's been heated to a certain temperature to get all the impurities out. And we used to make railways with it. Railway ash. Oh wow, I can see all the way down there like that. If I cleared a bit of this, I could get my line sight right down there. Wow, I've just found my spot. I couldn't find a spot to set up my camera to get that, so I'm glad I've just done that. Brilliant. Oh, there's someone behind me. I mean, I thought maybe I could go up that bank there and then along, because the farmer's taken that bit. I mean, I'll have to ask for his permission, but I'll see if I can make a way up onto that platform and then look down. It's another possibility of a way. Good. I'm not going that way, not this time of year. That bit's deadly. So let's use the steps provided. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. Yep. Look at that. Yep. Don't put your hand on that one. Oh, here we are. Barton Seagrave, Wicksteed Park, and home. So, a little while ago, we had the realignment of the Slade Brook. Of course, Kettering had the a Green Party candidate in as a mayor, and she managed to push forward so many bits. Emily, I think her name was. And originally, the Slade Brook would come out here and go into the River Ise, but go in towards the flow of the river. That's no good. It floods everything when it's like that. So not last year, the year before, they came in and realigned the Slade Brook. And the way they've done it is they've made like little tributaries with pools to basically revitalise the area and give it back that marshy feel for the habitat. Realignment of the Slade Brook. Obviously, I've just used all my drone battery, so I'll come back down and I'll do another piece on that because it looks pretty cool. So, train. Yeah. Nice. Someone asked on the Facebook post what this is, and it actually looks like a bit of farming machinery. You see how we've got a wheel here, and then there's a spring. So it's definitely some kind of trailer for a tractor. Oh, tripod. Nothing's come out of that, has it? No, good. There's a culvert, SPC 355B. Other people do use it. It caught me off guard there, actually. Yeah. So, because there is no bridge here, they can't make that a public footpath. And to be fair, with what Wicksteed Park's about to go through, if they lock off the park from any free walking, and we'll probably lose this way anyway. But it would be nice if they made this a continuation of that public footpath for residents like me getting up to the little estate up there. Ugh. If I go that way, this is Wicksteed Park Carp Lakes. This is pretty cool. You keep going through and then you get to the bottom lake jetty, but my way home is actually this way. I do like all this. It's got to watch out for me stump. Lovely. Oh. Parts of Wicksteed you don't really get to see. The idea is to, obviously I'm Wellingborough born and bred. I love Wellingborough with all my heart. I mean, you can get the boy out of Wellingborough, but you can't get Wellingborough out of the boy. And me and Leanne have all our family in Wellingborough. So the idea is that we wait in this place for 12 months and then we can exchange for a property. Now, this is a big message and big shout out to anyone on the Hemingwell. If you've got a house and would like to trade and exchange houses for a 2-bed, ground floor, massive garden, we attached to Wicksteed Park, then we want to hear from you. We want our Hemingwell back. We want our family. I don't feel right without my Hemingwell. Even when I moved out onto Rock Street and we had our big parties, it still didn't feel right. So, yeah, in 12 months' time we will be exchanging. But in that time, I'm going to be having as much fun as I can exploring Kettering. I want to redo Cransley Furnaces because one of the engine drivers up at Northampton Lamport Railway. Give me a book on Cohan Scrapyard, and I did a video, but I never really went up and actually did the full history go over of it, so I'd like to do that one. I want to go back to Cranford just because I want to see the big quarry, but I want to get hold of the landowner and see if he'd take a walk with me, because I came in from the other end last time and he said to me, he says, please don't walk on my land, and if you do, get hold of me and we'll do it together. So yeah, Rushton, I want to go up there. There's quite a few places I want to check out, so I will be. But I'm afraid, since I can see my estate that I reside in, and no, I'm not telling you exactly where I live because there's people on there that are just negative and want to do nothing but cause hate and grief and the rest of the jazz. So from Wellingborough to Kettering, the purples are here, and I hope you've enjoyed that little walk from home to home. Don't know what the title was going to be. I'll have to figure that out. So, big shout out to all the landowners around here. It'd be great if you could message me over on Facebook. Just leave me a little message just so I've got your contact details. I want to be doing things in a different way. I don't just want to be walking across your land without any permission. So, I'd like to hear from you. Wicksteed Park, they're going through something at the minute, and it's not looking hopeful unless someone comes in and gives a big hand and we raise enough money to try and keep it open. But they were talking about closing it off as a free park to walk. Now, Charles Wicksteed, he created this beautiful theme park for everyone to walk around. Then he also created the slides and everything. This is the home where joy was created, the home of the playgrounds. They were created here. The ideas, slides and whatever. You see all the history in there. So now they're struggling, this trust took it over, they're looking at closing off the park because they can't afford it. Now, in my eyes, strip it all back. Get rid of your rides. Get rid of your extra £15 fish and chips. Get rid of all of that stuff. Leave your train ride, leave the model boat lakes, open up the sand pit, and let people walk around for free, and then at these little bits, charge people £1 or whatever. If you've got to maintain it, you shouldn't have it here. The Ferris wheel, great. No point, you've only got that, so it keeps the height of the old pirate ship. If you haven't got the pirate ship, then you've got nothing. Get rid of the Ferris wheel. Taking the buckets off, repainting it, keeping it all that's just extra expense you don't need. You got the big slide in there, you got the treetop walk. Treetop walk is going to take a lot to maintain because of the wood. Change it over. Make a different treetop walk, one that doesn't need maintaining as much as the wooden one does. And you can see the Ferris wheel in the background there, and they've got no buckets on it. Just strip it back. There's no need to carry on with the theme park bit, especially that you're going to have one of the biggest competitors to UK theme parks ever going down at Bedford. They haven't fully passed what's going to go on, but you can see the future theme park developer has started putting bits of parcels of land in their name. So Universal Studios for the whole of Europe, their flagship, is going to be down at Wixham and Stewart Old Brickworks. And I'm really sorry, that's only 2 towns down. If you don't fix up, look sharp, turn this into a proper park rather than a theme park, I can't see you surviving. Can't see you surviving, and everyone who's pushing in money to try and keep the place going is just to pay monotonous rubbish. Don't need. Yeah, it's great being a theme park, but you don't have, you can take away the big rides and still have this as one mega park. So, right, now I'm here, I'm going to bid you all adieu. Thank you for taking that beautiful walk with me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. If you like your trains and you like the other pictures that I do in my day, then go check out Purple Vision over on Facebook. To all you Kettering residents, if you've just joined us, I'm here and I want to discover all your lands round here, especially that castle. I've seen the earthworks, so that looks pretty cool. You'll also have some issues. Kettering Energy Park, I don't agree with that. Don't agree with the A509 thing, and I don't agree with Odeon, especially when Odeon's being ripped down just for storage. Storage. Lock and store. They've just been bought out by an American company. Anyway, if you like that video, hit that like and subscribe, and stay tuned. I'll get some epic videos out to you very soon. At Kettering, short turn, let's have a party. Love and light with a whole heap of unity. Yes.